Just when you thought the men's tennis tour couldn't get any more dramatic, it throws another curveball right at our faces. The latest victim in this seemingly endless saga of will they or won't they finish the season is none other than world number 1, Carlos Alcaraz. Yes, the phenom, the wunderkind, the guy who's supposed to be made of vibranium, just had a major injury scare that sent a collective shiver down the spine of the entire tennis world. During his opening match at the ATP 500 in Tokyo against Sebastian Baez, Alcaraz did something we're not used to seeing him do. He looked human. Painfully human. What exactly happened to Alcaraz? Picture this, it's the 5th game of the first set. Alcaraz, in his typical high-octane fashion, is chasing down a ball. One moment he's a blur of kinetic energy, the next, he's crumpled on the hard court, racket cast aside as if it personally betrayed him. He stopped so abruptly you'd think he'd run into an invisible wall. For a few heart-stopping seconds, Alcaraz lay on his back, hands covering his face in a universal sign of "oh no, not now." The immediate fear was palpable. Was this it? A major injury that could derail his incredible season and put his year-end number 1 ranking in jeopardy? Let's be honest, we were all thinking it. The tennis gods can be cruel, and they seem to have a particular affinity for testing the mettle of their brightest stars. After the dramatic fall, a medical timeout was, of course, called. The physio rushed out, and the world watched with bated breath as they tended to his left leg. It looked like his ankle or foot was the culprit. After a tense few minutes that felt like an eternity, they wrapped his leg up tighter than a mummy, and to everyone's surprise, Alcaraz got back on his feet. The aftermath, a bandaged warrior continues. In a display of grit that we've come to expect from him, Alcaraz didn't just get up, he decided to play on. Heavily bandaged, but not broken. You have to give the kid credit. Most players would have called it a day, packed their bags, and headed for the nearest MRI machine. But not Carlos. He was there to fight. Hilariously, or perhaps tragically, just as things got interesting, the actual gods decided to intervene, and rain suspended play. Alcaraz was seen having an animated, and likely very stressed, conversation with his team during the delay. You can only imagine the dialogue. "Coach, it hurts." "I know, Carlos, but can you move?" "I think so." "Okay, just don't, do that again." The match did eventually continue, and the bandaged warrior limped his way through the rest of the clash. While he showed immense heart, the real question isn't about this one match. It's about the bigger picture. Is this Alcaraz injury a one-off or a warning sign? Let's not forget, Alcaraz is just coming off a grueling US Open victory and a stint at the Lava Cup. His schedule has been absolutely brutal. While his youth has allowed him to bounce back from physically demanding matches with what seems like superhuman recovery, the body has its limits. Even a 22-year-old's body. This injury scare serves as a stark reminder. The explosive, all-court game that makes Alcaraz so electrifying to watch also puts immense strain on his body. Every slide, every quick change of direction, every powerful forehand on the run, it all adds up. So, was this just a freak accident, a minor tweak that will be forgotten by next week? Or is it the first warning shot from his body, a sign that he needs to manage his schedule and perhaps even his on-court intensity more carefully? For the sake of tennis, we're all hoping for the former. The sport needs its superstars, and a healthy Alcaraz battling it out with the likes of Jannik Sinner and a hopefully returning Novak Djokovic is what sells tickets and gets people watching. For now, the tennis world holds its breath. Every step Alcaraz takes for the rest of the season will be scrutinized. We'll be watching, hoping that this Tokyo tumble was nothing more than a dramatic footnote in another championship year. But deep down, there's that nagging feeling, maybe, just maybe, the machine is starting to show a few cracks.